Yo. Fresh white paper, hip-hop maker. Blasting through the speakers, gonna disturb the neighbors. My mark on the bed, so you know she caught the vapors. Smoking that loud with the Hennessy chaser. Fly like a pilot, she feeling on my privates. I'm drinking like a pirate and fighting like a Irish. But I know to be a tyrant, the track is really biting. I'm getting real excited, ain't no time for biting. Lyrical stamina, bring it to an amateur. Pussy slam dancing up, probably on camera. Daily illustrationist, been a hood favorite. Mr. Illy Bang, stay street like the pavement. Architect with the bars, got my weed from Mars. Winning from my slab, will leave your face scarred. Respect my cabinet, put you in the emblem. Light you on fire, so sage can light a cigarette. Your balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. Smoking that good loud, yes indeed. Your balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. OTG always succeed. I spit the hot flame just like I was dousing. See rise my cock cause it says bouncing. Front push your legs, sweep your face on water fountains. You lost your manhood, still never found it. You think you fly like a child, you're grounded. See you on the avenue, people always clown them. He's an embarrassment, don't wanna be around them. Throw him into Bronx River, go ahead and drown him. The juggernaut of rap, steady like a spike back. Catch him with a pimp strap, spitting that whack crap. I beat a silverback, mixed with a beer. Turn up, mix the alcohol with beer. Got that weed smoke in the atmosphere. On my way to the strip club, hell yeah. Beats get body, you can't stop me. I love shorty head game and sloppy. I roll with tyrants that's controlling the environment. Keep tracks firing, keep the sheets admiring. All these other bums should be retiring. Give them the pink slip, please just fire them. Most don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. Smoking that good loud, yes indeed. Your balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. OTG always succeed. That's right. Card how you mother scuns. Juggernaut of rappers in the goddamn building. Word up, BX representative. Smack the shit out the damn president. Let me go. I pulled up with the hand cannon like sandwich. Eat the track up, it's a blitz, I'm damaged. My homie missile make up on my cloud vanish. Icon in the silverback did damage. Hood dudes slipping, they sleep on a hammock. That's how I rock, don't take it for granted. My Uber drop, put your body through the canvas. Gotta stay trained like New York Transit. Trampling dudes, handling weapons, no panicking. Long ass laser that link like a javelin. Hit you with the van, your clan be vanishing. Ink from my pen will leave trails of pathogen. It's no error, my error bring terror. Shield concealed in the polo sweater. Just an animal cub, I had alien blood. I think of love when I met droids, got a buzz.
Yeah, it's time to shake up the cosmos with shenanigans. Revenge is sweetness, so taste the heat and we back again. The space pirates team with Samus Aran. We loot and plunder every border from the Bronx to Japan. Ruck rules, there's fuck rules in the mirrorverse. The Federation's corrupted, parasitic curse. We blasting haters like it's Metroidvania. And spin them around psychotically like we in Tasmania.
That's the motherfucking menace. Icon. Yeah.
We 5 deep in the monster. Pull up on you, spin a block. This guy's needed a doctor. Should've went to church, took blind heed in the Proverbs. Thought they built tough, but they tried meeting a monster. If you a pussy, then I'm freaking it proper. Pussy buffet, I'm eating your roster. Fuck around, I'm Arnold, I get to the chopper. You a teddy bear, this guy's sleeping with toddlers. We ain't friends, we mere acquaintances. I heard him spitting bars, and little bro, I couldn't hang with it. Fan the fires and see how big the flames can get extinguished. Shit, we like the fire, burn the cane with it. Tried to go big, but I guess I'm fucking 86. Y'all rap, a motherfucker, I was made for this. Got the plasma beam and I be aiming it for the brainless bitch. Blow the world up if I don't make it famous, kid.
Yeah, it's time to shake up the cosmos with shenanigans. Revenge is sweetness, so taste the heat and we back again. The space pirates team with Samus Aran. We loot and plunder every border from the Bronx to Japan. Ruck rules, there's fuck rules in the mirrorverse. The Federation's corrupted, parasitic curse. We blasting haters like it's Metroidvania, and spin around psychotically like we in Tasmania. Yeah, straight from the gates of the planet CBs, I come to free thee, intimidating the competition with heebie-jeebies. These motherfuckers been shitting on me like I don't matter. It's time to take on the haters, heads on a fucking platter. People acknowledge your tribal chief, the table set. My verbiage tinkles a little bit, making panties wet. I'm Dark Samus, no more heroics, I'm out for business. My prime objective is bound and hunting the ones who fear this. I don't get into the rap beef just because it's trendy, but if I did, I'd be popping the BBLs or Drizzies. Get it? BBL Drizzy. Yo. Yeah, I did this remix for fun, just to be damn my meta. Those fuckers won't on my tracks, so I can suck my plasma beam. I'm gotten so mean, I'm hardened by the orbit. My shit's so laser precision, and y'all don't even know it. I'm super smashing these brothers that eat the comp like Ridley, and leave you butthurt like after parties with Mickey Diddy. I'm leaving all of you bozo chozos in fucking ruins. Dreading my time with the mic, the state of shock that you in. I'm super fusion with fuckery, ran amok with heat. I will defeat my enemies, Icon Illa, and pass his beasts. Yeah, it's time to shake up the cosmos with shenanigans. Revenge is sweet, so taste the heat and we back again. The space pirates team with Samus Aran. We loot and plunder every border from the Bronx to Japan. Ruck rules, there's fuck rules in the mirrorverse. The Federation's corrupted, parasitic curse. We blasting haters like it's Metroidvania, and spin around psychotically like we in Tasmania. It's time to shake up the cosmos with shenanigans. Revenge is sweet, so taste the heat and we back again. The space pirates team with Samus Aran. We loot and plunder every border from the Bronx to Japan. Ruck rules, there's fuck rules in the mirrorverse. The Federation's corrupted, parasitic curse. We blasting haters like it's Metroidvania, and spin around psychotically like we in Tasmania. Yeah, y'all wasn't expecting a remix, huh? I got the space pirates taking over for the summer of 24. Let's go. Yeah, yo. Gus the Menace, Illa the Sandman, Icon. Let's get it. Yeah.
Burn from fire. I'ma lose it when I tell that nigga turn it up. Nobody in here have an empty cup. Better run and escape and go pray. I'm a human hand grenade all day. I'm a human hand grenade all day. 1 2 1 2. Hey yo B, what it do though? Little pre-prompt, whatever you want to call that word. Just an unexpected live real quick. I figured why not? A lot of people talking right now with the whole Royal Rumble. You know what I'm saying? If whoever didn't check it out, make sure you check it out. We was here for the watch party. All you gotta do is go straight to the channel. It's automatically gonna play for you. Yeah, B. We're gonna talk about it, B. Episode 268. Talk about the old-fashioned razzing, let y'all know what's happening. Jey Uso, he actually did it, B. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. I'm still in shock, B, because we all thought this dude Triple H was gonna play it safe. You seen he played it safe with Charlotte. Very safe with Charlotte. My goodness. But, you know, he did the right thing when it comes to this dude, Jey Uso, man. Like, I don't care what nobody say. You know, there's a lot of people out there that's angry. They're out there saying that he only has a handful of moves. That's why they mad. Only because he has a handful of moves. How much champions you know that only had a handful of moves and has been highly successful, household names? You already know, like, off the top of the fucking hat. Goofy behavior from these people out here in the wrestling world, B. But Icon, what's goody though? So, I was perusing around X, you know what I'm saying? AKA Twitter or FKA Twitter, formerly known as Twitter, I guess you could say. The fuck? Checking my phone. I was perusing through X and all that, looking at some comments here and there. There's people that's supporting and all that, but there's also people out there that's mad about it. Hold on, let me. I'm looking for it right now. And hold on, wait, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Cena put him over, and to a certain degree, when it comes to that, I'm not really surprised that Cena put him over, and especially came in the ring and raised his hand and stuff like that. I'm not surprised that he did that because Cena been doing shit like that for a long time, especially when it came to Daniel Bryan. And that's why my lady was saying like it's a little similar to the whole Daniel Bryan Yesumania movement, the Yes movement. What's good, Anubis? It's funny though. Hold on, I'm about to let's peruse through this together. Let's look through Twitter or X or whatever together. Pull it up on the highly expensive Titantron. I mean, not Titantron, Counciltron. Jacob Fatu giving Jey Uso his flowers after winning the Rumble with the Yeet shirt on. Like, this is shit that we don't need to be seeing. They shouldn't be recording shit like this. Oh man. Jey Uso breaking character after he was nearly killed by Brock Lesnar was absolutely hilarious. Yeah, here go the spot right here. Proud of my dude, B. Hold on, I'm gonna open the floodgates. You know what I'm saying? Pull up Anubis. Talk your shit. Better run and escape and go pray. I'm a human hand grenade all day. Nah, but man. I had fun though. It was a fun rumble for me, man. Like altogether, like it was a good PLE to me. I see you, my dude. Look like you glitched up. Okay, you should be good now. Yeah, I see you.
Hey, what's up? What's up? About time it sounds little like less noisy over there from afar. It sound like you on the highway when you call in.
My fault. I usually be outside doing these, like I be walking and stuff, so that's on me. And the house I stay at's by a freeway. I'm so homeless, so
Oh damn, you
But
had to say all
I'm a
that.
little
Damn.
hyped today. I mean, like besides Jay,
Can you hear me?
rap out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can hear you.
you had one out. Say that one more time.
Oh, sorry. Hold on, let me fix.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do the Nubis, make them adjustments. Bring my guy Black Star up here. Black Star
Oh,
with
what's
the
up?
doodle.
But can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Black Star, can you hear everybody?
Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Yeah, I
both
can
of
hear
you.
you. All right. What I was trying to say beforehand was I've just been hyped for the weekend because Jey Uso winning WrestleMania. I
Can
Show
anybody hear me?
Speed actually had a great spot, and I was watching the Grammys with the homie, and K Dot got 3 out of the 5 so far,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Dochi just won. Dochi just got a Grammy, so I'm hyped right now.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Shouts go out to this dude, K Dot, Dude Kendrick Lamar, getting 3 Grammys, B. But we can
Yeah.
hear you, Black Star. Can you hear us? Black Star, can you hear us? You might have to leave and come back if you can't hear us. Let me see.
He was just fine a second ago.
Yeah, here you go, right here. He probably had to tap
But
into
yeah,
the account.
usually you can't hear me because I be on the streets. Like I be getting out of work and I kind of live on the street.
Yeah,
So
that should sound like you be in a drag race when you tap in.
I sleep by a freeway.
Word, I was
Yo,
like,
good day, everybody.
what's going
Yeah,
on,
what's up,
Black
what's
Soul?
up?
How you?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
You know what I'm saying? I figured like, do a little impromptu live, like fuck it,
Yeah, like I did not know that this was going on. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh yeah, like I'm trying to
Right.
look for them shits. On the Jey Uso hate comments, shit is funny as hell.
Like to me,
Solo Monster
Jay,
covered a lot of that yesterday.
being
Man,
towards Jay.
I don't know what type of new internet you've been using, Black Saw, but that shit been wilding out as of late.
Like I'm just using myself on like I'm gonna use my laptop.
Yeah, it's like when you're on the laptop, it sounds
You know what?
better.
I was gonna say it. He might have had a problem I do. Like when I come on here, I have to turn off the Wi-Fi so that it just runs through my phone. Because if I have it on the phone with the Wi-Fi, what'll happen is depending on where I'm stepping at, it'll transition, cutting me off.
Okay, cool.
I'm just saying that might be the issue. I'm not saying that's his issue, but that
No,
might
I
be what
hear
you
you.
catch. Plus, yeah.
Like we that's what we do though. Like we will tell Black Saw to like do this and do that, like different types of things to do, like basically like, get rid of all the tabs and leave the
Yeah.
studio and come back. Sometimes tell them to do that. Sometimes tell them to
Like, right,
restart the whole.
like I'm on my laptop. I will hit you guys back when like one time in.
Cool.
And me, I got so used to doing live streams outside. Like, if you see most of my live streams, they're always me walking or something. Because for 2 reasons. One, I used to see a lot of people talking a lot of smack. Like they'll be cussing people out. So yeah, blah blah. And I'm like, you're sitting in a house on a camera. You're not really talking to anybody.
A lot of motherfuckers do that shit nowadays, B. That be the thing, and they get paid off it. Like not everybody, but some people get paid a lot of money just to be sitting there spazzing on the phone.
And that's cool to me, but I'm like, you guys have the luxury of not ever having to hear in your life, what's up now? You know what I'm saying? Like we grew up.
They don't want to match that energy. You know that.
Like I remember, because I grew up doing music as in my metal band and my rap group, and if we did somebody else, I was like, there'd be sometimes you're lucky to hear what's up now. Sometimes you just caught one to the face, and you guys were just brawling on site.
Right, like it was levels to it. So like when it came
Yeah,
to like music or whatever, like if you like so like if a motherfucker come out with a diss track or whatever, then you come out with a diss track also. That's the era that I came up in.
yeah.
Nowadays, motherfuckers we want to sue.
Oh yeah, I know. But what I mean is like remember what dude from the Roots said. He said we grew up in an era where you guys did the diss track, all right, but then if you ran into each other, you might have to fight on site.
Right.
Like yeah, you did your diss tracks and stuff, but if stuff wasn't alleviated, it might have just been crew versus crew.
Here go some more Jey Uso hate right here. Hold on. I'll pull it up on a Council Tron real quick.
Oh, did you see I show Speed's live stream from the Royal Rumble, like before he went in?
Yeah, didn't he
Like
like some skin, like he had cut himself on his ankle or something?
Like that was, it looked like it was just from when Otis threw him on the announce table.
Yeah.
He might have been when he fell down, but for the most part. But you know what? Jay sold it. Speed sold the hell out of it. Like on his interview they did on WWE, he had the neck brace and he's in crutches. Talking about he gonna come back and everybody doing, Mark Henry included. And I just started rolling. He was like, Mark Henry, I'm gonna get you too. And I was just like, Mark Henry probably sitting there like, what the fuck? I ain't even did nothing.
Okay, we got Black Star back. Let me make sure he good now.
All right, can you guys see me better?
Much better.
You sound great.
Like I don't get the Jay hate. Like I really don't.
People love to hate.
No
like
sense to me.
People used to hate the Usos when they first came out. They hated him when he was on Total Divas. Like they always tried to say, but remember, I remember a time when everybody said Kofi will never get over. I've always been a fan.
Telling you, like when he came out here for the draft, man,
yeah,
he had this shit lit out here in Kansas City.
Oh, you're in KC? Dude, we're kind of wait, KC Mo or KCK?
KCK.
Oh, KCK, yeah, we kind of neighbors. I'm right now in Alley right now.
In Alley?
Alabama. Yeah.
Okay.
That's where I'm at. I got to go back to Vegas next month though. But yeah.
That's what Mania gonna be.
But to me, the story is Drew. Who is he mad at?
Oh yeah. That's beautiful though. It looks great. I want to see that go down. They got to have some kind of match before that. He got to prove himself. I want Drew to be like, you ain't worth it. I want to see Drew. I want to see them have a good match.
Because like the stories are like they're percolating right now. So I'm thinking it's going to be Drew versus Priest.
Nice.
That's what I'm thinking.
So what's going on? So Sir Dilford III, what's going on, my dude? Said they just want to hate someone who's doing better than them. I hear that.
Right. But you know what? Only thing I'm gonna say is they need to like it or lump it, because I watched him pay his dues. I remember him having to do that Samoa chant. I watched him and his brother having to do that tribal stuff beforehand.
And that's
before
the thing that killed me.
thing.
They want to sit there and say like, oh, because he doesn't have a move set. How many household names that's been world champions had a limited move set? Let's really be real.
Hogan, Roman,
all of them.
Yeah, like look at Lesnar. Lesnar had like 3 moves. Lesnar had the F5, the Kimura lock, and the German suplex. That's it. Nobody complained.
John Cena.
Yeah,
5 moves of doom.
Yep.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, Luthez press, Stone Cold Stunner. That was it.
Kevin Nash.
Right. Stone Cold. That's all Stone Cold used to do. Stone Cold used to just catch you with right hands and stomp you, and Luthez press, Stone Cold Stunner. That's it.
That was it. Hulk Hogan. Even though I seen him work in Japan, and Hulk Hogan actually could work back in the day, so I'm not going to take that away from him. In Japan, he had to work.
I tried to tell him.
He could work. Like people don't get it. Like, cause but that's what I expect about Japan. Like you may be the shit out here because we're pretty easy to please, kinda in a different way. But out there, they're like, no, you got to put in that work. Like if you go watch MVP, he was amazing. That's why he was the first Intercontinental Champion in New Japan.
Did anybody see how Omos did in Japan?
I didn't see Omos. I saw Ura.
He did.
That motherfucker. Omos won the belts. He's like, okay, I proved my point. I'm out.
So did that dude that used to be with Titus O'Neil. Like I always called him Black John Cena. You know who I'm talking about?
Who? Apollo?
Oh,
no. With Titus O'Neil. Do you remember? Before that, when he was part of the NXT, the first
primetime players. What's my dude? Derek Young.
Darren Young.
Yeah. Like he went out to Japan and proved himself too, and he's a damn good wrestler. Like they had him as the never open weight champion for like a year.
Like the story is true. That's the story.
What's
And
good?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. All I gotta really say is this, man. That motherfucker Vince is gone. I'm glad he's gone, but clearly, this dude Vince, he left some his mannerisms, McMahonisms, as Sandman likes to phrase it. Last night, a lot of people got Stockholm syndrome. So many times over the years when Vince was in charge, how many rumbles where it came down to two people, and it's the guy the company wants versus the guy the fans want. And so many times, 99% of the time, it was the guy the company wanted because Vince didn't really give a shit about the fans. And it's like we as a community had to deal with that for so long. And then last night, you had Jey Uso and John Cena, the guy the company wants versus the guy the fans want. The guy the fans want wins, and people are complaining. Stockholm syndrome. It's Stockholm syndrome.
We gotta be fair.
They got used to the McMahon booking that they now are backlashing, and it's crazy because here's something I noticed, man. I noticed this, bro.
Look at this. Look at his weirdo behavior. Look at this.
Yeah.
It's weird, bro. Because I noticed this because last night, because I went to sleep. I crashed after the stream, and I woke up around 5 a.m. and I was checking social media, and I noticed on Twitter or X, it was really negative. But when I was checking YouTube, positive, Facebook, positive, TikTok, positive. For some reason, it's on Twitter doesn't particularly care for it. But here's the other.
Hey, wait. May I interject real quick? It's Twitter. Calling out Twitter for negativity is like calling out a kid with Down syndrome for double dribbling.
Right.
Yikes.
Here's the other weird thing too.
Yikes.
The other weird thing is I'm a wrestling fan. I'm not a WWE guy. I don't fuck with WWE like that. And some of the most positive praises that I'm hearing are from other fans like myself who watch other stuff outside of WWE. People who watch AEW, TNA, New Japan, more people who cover other stuff. They really like the Jey Uso push. But then some of these hardcore WWE fans, hardcore WWE fans, they're the ones that are mad. And I'm just weird. It's like some type of Twilight Zone kind of thing going on, but whatever, bro.
But to me,
it's the IWC, bro. It's the IWC. No matter what, we can't be happy. That's why I like coming to this channel and chopping it up with y'all because we can have good, fun discussions about anything, and we're good. We're not sitting up here oh, that's a travesty. This is some bullshit.
We would definitely say that. We would say it's some bullshit, but we respect people's opinions, and only that we can challenge them opinions too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we're not going to sit up here and shit on each other for feeling the opposite. That's what I mean.
What you like Jey Uso? Your mom suck cock. What the fuck?
Yeah. And I be sitting up here no, I've watched Jey Uso for years, and given all he's gone through, only thing I'll say is the only hate I got for him is that he's got Naomi. I'm sorry. Ever since I saw her as a Funkadactyl, I'm just look here, look. I don't know what you're doing, Jay. How did you pull that off?
No, that's Jimmy. That's Jimmy's own wife.
Cargill with I Show Speed, like when he did Bianca Belair and Naomi there, and this is not cool. How's he surrounded by all those dimes?
I'll say this though.
And then Zelina Vega showed up.
Shaw's going to I Show Speed for taking that fucking Braun Breaker spear. Like he's a trooper for that because Braun Breaker tried to fucking split him in half.
But to me, like, here's the point.
He took an RKO.
Like nobody really says this before, so I'm gonna say it now. What the difference between Vince and Triple H is the same difference between Adam Silver and David Stern. Now follow me here. David Stern was a crazy old motherfucker for the NBA. Remember, he blocked the Kobe trade, or he blocked the Chris Paul trade to the Lakers, thus killing the Lakers for the next 10 years. Adam Silver, all of a sudden, the Luka Doncic trade happens. It's like, it's just normal shit. Just a normal day. Whatever. Like, Triple H wants to cater to everybody's needs, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah, to a certain degree.
He can do what he can. I mean, but it's kind of tricky because, like he does try to do. I think of it this way, so don't quote me on any of this. I think that he walks that fine line of trying to please the fans, but also say what you want about Vince. When I think of Vince McMahon, as dumb as his ideas were through the years, I can imagine myself in Vince's position going, all right, $1 billion here says, if you can put up $1 billion, we'll listen to your idea. What's that $1 billion? He doesn't have $1 billion. Well, I guess y'all need to shut the fuck up and do what I say. I'm not saying that
PKO.
Much to his detriment. It's just but you think about it, Vince McMahon, I can see him going, oh, I'm sorry. Look here. Oh, $1 billion says, all right, we'll go with that idea if you can put up at least $500 million. Oh, you can't? Well, I guess you're going to do what I say, huh?
It's kind of
I'm not saying it's right.
It's kind of like this. It's kind of like Triple H was sitting there thinking, okay, the Drew spot, because I believe that Roman was supposed to eliminate Drew. That's what I think was supposed to happen. And then all of a sudden, the Priest thing happened.
Which was awkward as hell.
Right.
But I'm thinking.
And then the whole stare down and all that shit. Damian Priest staring this dude down you know what I'm saying? Y'all on different shows now.
But
it also sets up a lot of stuff. It sets because of all the mishaps and craziness, because the classic Royal Rumble is supposed to be scrambled eggs. I mean, this sets up a lot of heat for everybody, different people. I mean, I get to see Jacob Fatu go off on everybody. Otis and Gable might not be all that good right now.
Otis got eliminated by I Show Speed, for fuck's sake.
But they were at each other when Speed did that. So that's what, you know what I'm saying? It sets up a lot of side eyes and straight up anger.
For me, the big takeaway I'm taking is, like I said before, is as someone who doesn't watch the product like that. A lot of people were exposing themselves last night, and a lot of folks aren't paying attention. This shit with Jey did not come out of nowhere. This shit's been building for fucking 4 years. The one particular segment. Oh, we got coked out, Sean.
Oh man.
But,
so this dude, Sir Dilford, said Hunter's trying the best to do. He's trying his best to deal with what he got, and it's it's he could do better. Let's really be real. Like I was saying, I always say, he always go the predictable route. That's why I like the fact that he went with Jey Uso. It wasn't predictable.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
There's one segment from I don't know if anybody remembers this, but this was when the first seed was planted. I know we don't want to go back to those Thunderdome days, but at the very end, I know it's just most people don't want to go back to COVID, but at the very end, right before the fans came back, right, because if you remember, the only reason this bloodline story even happened to begin with was because Jimmy got hurt. So they just paired up Jey with Roman, and it worked, right? I remember a segment on SmackDown. Jimmy came back. He was like, "Hey, yo, what's up, Oos? I'm back," and he was talking to Roman, he was talking to Jey, he was talking to Heyman, and Roman was like, "Hey, man, can you excuse me for a second? I just want to talk to Jey privately." You can find it on YouTube. Roman was sitting down, Jey was sitting down, and Roman said, and I'm quoting him verbatim, he said, "Jey, I just want you to be careful, man, because I don't want you to go back to, which one are you, Oos?" That was the first time, and because up to that point in storyline, Roman didn't give a fuck about Jey. Jey was just a crony. That's all he was. But when he said, "I don't want you to go back to which one are you," that was the first time in the actual story, kayfabe, where Roman was, pun intended, acknowledging that he saw more in Jey, that he could be more than just a tag team person. That was the beginning right there. That was
There you
like a
go. And the
SmackDown.
tribal chief made a star. Bam. Just
Right,
like
right.
that.
So yeah, and that was like back in 2021.
But
Tribal
I'm
chief.
thinking,
No, wait. Karen,
I got
Let-
one beef
let-
with the Rumble
hold on,
last night.
Let's let
Oh.
TKO go, and then after that, let Coked Out Sean go. TKO, what's going on, my dude?
What up? What up?
What's going on? Talk to us.
That Daniel Bryan promo gets proved more and more every day, don't it? Shit. And one thing about this Triple H era is it exposes just how fickle fans really are, man.
fickle.
The same people complaining that Jey Uso won are the same people that a decade ago were complaining that John Cena is this magical golden shovel burying niggas.
Now they want the golden shovel.
Exactly.
Wait,
Like,
first time I heard that was Kevin Owens when he was Kevin Steen in Ring of Honor. He said that same thing. He said, "Y'all motherfuckers want to cheer me, and then y'all want to boo me. So fuck y'all and fuck Ring of Honor. I'm gonna do this my way." That's exactly what he said.
right.
Coked Out Sean, what's going on?
Good. I just wanted to chime in with you guys and give my opinion about the Jey Uso thing. I thought it was a great move because how many times have people
Hold on,
complained?
hold on. I didn't mean to cut you off, but there's mad noise in the background.
Yeah.
I live by a freeway on the street, literally.
All right, so like you could do this then. You could do this then. Like if you're not talking, you can still listen to the show. Just mute your mic because it's drowning out everybody's mic.
Okay, he made it.
Thanks. Go ahead, my dude.
But yeah, because people complain, man, for years. WWE don't create stars. The WWE don't. It's the same old thing. We see it on YouTube every day. This was actually a gamble right here, and people don't understand. If you really pay attention to the story, the whole bloodline story starts with Jey. We always root with Jey, like, because Jey was the one getting bullied. Jey was the one getting pumped. Jey was the one that Roman basically made an example of. We was thinking, damn, is he going to stand up for him? Is he going to stand up for himself? So this whole thing started with Jey Uso. It's only right.
Do you think, real quick, do you think Roman pulls a Debo and goes like, "What WrestleMania spot?" It just takes from.
Nah, he's occupied with Seth Rollins right now. They might end up spinning the block. They definitely gonna spin the block on him and Rollins. That's gonna happen because I don't know why the dude Rollins. Why is Rollins so angry? You notice that shit? Like he's mad at Punk because he ain't calling back. He's mad at this dude Roman Reigns for God knows what.
So
this dude Seth Rollins is a real angry man, huh?
The story is that he's angry because in storyline and in real life, he's basically called out Punk and Roman for their bullshit, but the fans don't care because the fans just like Roman and they just like Punk, and so he's like, "Why are y'all cheering these fake ass dudes?" So he just snapped. He's a hater, basically. He's like,
so who does Cody face then?
Basically, you know what it really is? Seth Rollins is Scottie Pippen. That's what it really is. He's Scottie Pippen. He wants to be Jordan, but he's not Jordan. He's the assistant player. He's not the star. He's not the major.
He's the number two.
Because you know what really fucks Seth Rollins up? He's bitchy and whiny. Like, yeah, we get it. You are one of the best. Nobody can dispute that you are one of the best. You fucking put in your work. But all that, where, I'm always here. I'm always fine. Like, nobody's trying to hear that bullshit.
Nah, man.
People's gonna recognize the shit without you even saying it.
I only had one beef with the Rumble last night. I wish the Street Profits and Motor City would have had a longer match. It started to heat up and then it ended.
Seth ain't Scotty, man. Seth is motherfucking who is that? Who is that? No. Seth is Larry Johnson.
LJ?
That's who Seth is. Seth is Larry Johnson.
That's not bad.
No, I would have went with Anthony. I would have went with Anthony Hardaway.
That's even better.
Yeah, Anthony Hardaway. I'll give him that.
Nah, you know what it is? What it is that what happened was this. At the end of the day, he's jealous of the tribal chief because I'm gonna tell y'all, man, they probably had a meeting. Vince McMahon probably called all three of those guys to the office, and he laid down the plans. He basically said, Roman Reigns, you're gonna be the guy, and that fucked Seth Rollins up. And then Vince went ahead and gave him the whole rundown because when Vince give you a rundown, he fucked your self-esteem up, man. Like he'll tell you Roman Reigns. He's a part of that Samoan heritage. He's cousins with The Rock. He's good looking. He has all the tools that we need as a star. Seth Rollins, we'll just put you to the side on the card somewhere.
He probably said, and Seth, I got to be frank with you. That skunk hair is fucking ugly. Why are you wearing that skunk hair? Pick a color. You're going to be blonde or you're going to be brunette.
So look, even Sir Different he said Rollins is mad at Punk for leaving. It's like, yo, he had to do what he had to do. You mad at this grown man for leaving? Like, yo, like he has a lot of shit going on.
This is shoot too. Like, it's not a storyline. Like in real life, he's mad because he feels like genuinely in his heart, he feels like he's never been the guy. And I'm like, well, bro, that may be the case, but you still were the first person to cash in at WrestleMania in the main event, I might add. That's a pretty cool moment if you ask me. So
off of Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns.
Motherfucking Drew is Scotty. That's Scotty.
I think it drew more like Alonzo Mourning right now, because Alonzo Mourning should have been the guy, and every time it just kept getting screwed.
By the way, I disagree even with Seth because he says he's never been the guy. Like, that's not true, bro. Like, when you won the title, back when the Authority was still a thing, you were the top heel in the company.
He was a double champion.
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean by that.
He beat Cena.
He ended Sting's career, so we thought.
He was always considered the C+ guy because, he had the belts, but the company centered around either Cena or Roman. That's how it always been. Like, it's a situation where he had the belts, but he wasn't treated like the guy, like the centerpiece of the company. I
know what you mean, but he definitely was treated as a top guy. He definitely was. Like, you know what it is, Sue? During that role, it was somewhat of a comedy act too. That's probably would have, hindered it a little bit.
I'll say this much, and to me, this is like where Seth lost to me. He lost because I know Sandman and TKO, they don't know where I'm going. He lost to me in 2019 with that Twitter bullshit with Ospreay and Ricochet.
That'll do it too.
That's where he lost me.
That's what all he does is cry. Like, stop crying.
Because at the time because WWE in 2019, like, that was like one of the worst like periods creatively ever, like in company history. And the thing that Seth didn't seem to understand at that time was I was like, bro, man, like, you got it good because from day one, the day the Shield debuted, you were booked as a top dude. You were protected like a top guy. You've been watching wrestling long enough. Every now and then, they'll take you off TV. They'll cool you off. Creative ain't got nothing for you. Seth has always been in the mix. He's never been one of those dudes. Like, if he's not hurt, he's not one of those guys that just disappears off TV for no reason. He's always in the mix. He's always in the title picture. He's never not doing anything. Like, they gave you everything, bro. You met your wife, the mother of your child. Like, what are you complaining for? You good?
Basically,
you got caught up in that scandal on Twitter because you were sitting up there sending naked pictures to that other chick who was supposed to be the original sister Abigail. And they still didn't bother you. But I will say this. Wait, I gotta interject one more time because, dude, You lie. That was not the worst creative time for WWE. You forget the 90s when everybody had a damn job. Abe Knuckleball Schwartz and the Goon and Duke the Jumpster Drosy. That was the worst time.
Duke the Dumpster Drosy is my dude, low key though. I ain't gonna hold you. That was
Nah, bro.
No, that
Like,
was
95 was bad. 95 was bad, but 2019 is right
TL
up there.
Hopper.
Don't forget, man.
TL Hopper.
Don't forget, man. 2019, you had fucking Seth versus The Fiend in a Hell in a Cell go to a no contest. That shit was ass cheese. Okay.
Yeah, remember X-Pac even ranting on that shit.
95 was the worst year ever for wrestling, though.
Oh, so you don't remember when they had Balls Mahoney as Santa Claus?
I remember.
Oh,
I'm
God.
just simply saying 2019 is on there. 2019 was so bad. Remember that stupid thing they did where they had the
Beaver
McMahon
cleavage.
television acknowledging the product was bad, and they tried to flip it and say it was Baron Corbin's fault.
Oh yeah. I remember that. No, his name was Tom. What's his real name? Tom Peastock.
We are gonna give you the control back. Yeah,
What the fuck is Lee Fitting? I'm so confused.
He's
by
one
that
of the
shit.
producers.
Like, is he a part of the scandal? He has to be a part of the scandal.
Yeah, he is.
He is part of the scandal.
Not. I don't know about the not Triple A. Excuse me. Woo. The Vince McMahon scandal. His own.
He's
scandal.
part of a different scandal. Yeah. He's part of that other scandal.
What other scandal?
There's way too many to
His
count.
own. He got his own thing going on.
Yeah.
I see.
Whatever sports company he worked for, there's a lot of allegations against him, inappropriate behavior, coming on to women, stuff like that. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man, but that's what the bottom line. That's what his problem is. He hasn't really been as the centerpiece. Cause don't be honest with you, the only reason why he got to where he was because he snuggled on the Papa H. Cause Vinnie Mac would have had him in the slums. He would have been mid-card for life.
Here's the thing, and Toph, you'll probably understand this. Steph thinks that he's Greg Maddox when he's really Steve Avery.
Oh, wow.
Look at Roman's Maddox.
Greg
Well,
Maddox.
but you know what? There's nothing wrong with that because I remember him as Tyler Black and he put on some legendary matches. Like before that's what got him into WWE. Like his matches with Davey Richards and CM Punk and stuff back in the day.
Yeah, that's what got him to the show. Yeah.
And Daniel Bryan, like CM Punk, he used to say this back in the day. He said the thing he hates about Daniel Bryan, Bryan Danielson at the time said, he's way too humble for how good he is.
Nice.
Another reason why people are mad at this dude Seth Rollins because he turned the pedigree into a regular old average move. Most motherfuckers gonna kick out the pedigree now. Remember the pedigree used to be one of the most lethalest finishers.
What the Bucks and Usos turned the super kick into?
Them too.
Oh, the super kick been devalued.
I just think that he's just not that guy, man. Like Anubis just mentioned some of the Ring of Honor guys. I remember like when guys like Joe and Punk and Danielson and Nigel McGuinness and AJ Styles, when guys like that, when they were in Ring of Honor and they left,
low key,
like grown men crying. When Tyler Black left, nobody gave a fuck. Nobody cared about Tyler Black.
See, look at this. Yesterday, people loved Jey Uso. Now they hate him because they didn't expect him to win. That is how retarded this community has become.
Well, yeah.
Or can be.
Isn't that the point?
The older guys would have wanted. Then they would have been like, well, we're not looking out for the young stars coming in. There's another old guy, another part-timer. You can't win for losing with wrestling fans.
Right. God, Jey Uso lame as hell.
If John Cena would have won, I guarantee you, they would have bitched about that too.
They'd have had the hugest bitch fit. Trust. There probably would have been an actual riot.
Like, here's the interesting part about yesterday. Jacob showed a picture of himself and Zilla last year being fans at last year's Royal Rumble, looking at Jay. He said, like, congratulations, little bro.
Shit, they were just celebrating earlier.
Yeah, there's a video of Jacob and Jimmy celebrating Jay backstage now. So what a difference a year makes. Jacob was,
and I'm sure Haku was there. Haku had to be there because that's their daddy.
Bro, last year Jacob was a fan, and now this year he's murdering motherfuckers for lunch money.
Oh, I've been following him since MLW. I said if he don't make it to the WWE, then they're not paying attention. When he was in
Nah,
Contra, he was a killer.
nah, me too. Nah, I'm with you on that. I've been following Jacob since MLW. I even saw him at a House of Glory show.
John
Dude,
He
Cena
can
for the
talk.
love of
He can work. Everything.
that dude was the man from the jump.
John Cena for the love of God, do not face that man.
Oh
Yeah.
God, John Cena faces Jacob. It's over.
And as much as I hate him, you know who the first person to say that dude needs to be at the big time was Jim Cornette. Jim Cornette said it years ago.
Yeah, he's been bigging up. He's been bigging up Jacob for years.
Yeah.
That's the one good thing Jim Cornette has ever done.
Hey, I don't
Unprotected
like
is an
him, but at the same
understatement.
time, I respect
When
the
it
guy.
comes
He
to the
does know
pedigree,
his stuff.
when it comes to the pedigree, man, forget about it. That shit is like a body slam now.
No, Super Kick is worse.
I remember like he said, if anybody kicked out of the Canadian Destroyer when I was running things, they'd have been fired instantly.
I always thought the pedigree was a lame move anyway, if I'm being honest. But
You wildin'.
I
You
never
are
fucking
now
took
you're
breaks like
wildin'.
That's not a good
It
looking
used to
move.
be called.
That's not a cool move.
What?
He's used that since he was in
man. I don't know about
WCW.
you. When I was a kid, nobody was trying to do the pedigree. Everybody was trying to do like the rock bottom, the torture rack, the sharpshooter, the
My
stone cold
dude, like
stunner,
when
the
I was
diamond
coming up,
cutter.
what everybody
I
like.
was handing out pedigrees like it wasn't no
That's
thing
what
in
I'm
the
saying.
hood.
What you talking
Maybe it's
about? The
because I grew
pedigree?
down here in Georgia. No one down here was doing pedigrees. Nobody cared about Triple
Well,
H
you
like
can't.
that.
You
That's
can't
because,
go
that's
around.
because
You
you're in the
can't
middle
go
of
around doing
WCW
that's a
territory.
case. You can't really
You
go
need
around
to
doing that shit on concrete.
you need to explore more, dude. Because they was doing pedigrees here in New York all the
It's
time.
what? That's what I'm saying.
California.
It's still a
Californians
lame
are
ass
doing
move.
pedigrees.
Bro, matter of fact, I don't know if y'all remember
Reverse
this.
neck
but-
breaker.
Bro, I don't know if y'all remember this. Maybe Sandman might, but they was taping Backyard Wrestling on BronxNet.
Yeah. In Katona Park, Claremont Park.
I kid you not. My
Styles
school
Clash
was I was in one of those schools too. We was doing that shit all the time.
Know what I
I
watched
can have
yesterday?
that shit. I always thought the pedigree was a lame move.
You
Know what I
wild.
watched yesterday
man.
just for
Unreal.
historical purposes? Like, know what I watched yesterday just for historical purposes, and just to say, like I just need something to fall asleep to. I watched the first Nitro from the Mall of America.
I don't know why you would punish yourself like that.
When this
I
dude
wanted to
Lex
fall
Luger,
asleep.
Lex Luger came out with that retarded looking shirt.
Like, I went to fall asleep, so I went to find something so I can fall asleep to. So I found the first Nitro. Fell asleep.
I came here for the big boys. Isn't this where the big boys play? Like, whoa.
Oh, Lex Luger, I remember that.
I came here to play with the big boys.
That mall's fucking huge.
Dude sounded like a whole grandpa when he said that.
But the part that made me laugh, the most was the Hogan promo at Pasta Mania. Good old Lord.
Oh God. He said, I so much Hulk rules and all
it
sorts
was
of
terrible.
goofy shit. Like, what are you talking about, Hogan?
I had so much Hulkaroos and Hulkaroos.
Yeah.
I'm a
Dry
Hey yo,
ass,
it was
seasonless
respectfully,
ass spaghetti.
his worst one was when he went to the dark side before the NWO. He was like, the Hulkster's going to the dark side, brother, wearing just all black and
he had
fighting
a
the Dungeon of
sword.
Doom.
Maybe he had a sword and shit. Like, why does Hogan have a sword? What is going on here?
Then a white motherfucking Jimi Hendrix.
Yes.
I'm so mad at him for having that Jimi Hendrix song as his theme.
Oh my God.
Blame Jimmy Hart. Just like remember DDP used to have Nirvana.
That was good for DDP though. That fit DDP.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
DDP got over, when he started beefing with the NWO, that's when he definitely got over.
But you know who my favorite theme song belongs to? Scotty the Body in Portland Wrestling. Fucking Raven back in the day. He used to come out to Dino. That's the way it has to be. It'd be him walking to the ring with two black girls doing the early 90s
yo,
style
you took
dancing.
it back with that one. When he
Scotty
was,
the Body, damn it.
Yeah, when he was supposed rapper.
Yeah. That's the way it has to be, because that's the way I like it. He do the snake in the ring. I'm like, this dude cannot dance.
Nah, but the one song that fit that wrestler or wrestlers was Public Enemy when they came out to to like that reggae song in
Lottie,
ECW.
Lottie, we like to party.
No, not that one. Not that
hell
one.
yeah.
The ECW song.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like
ECW,
Public Enemy.
man, ECW would always be stealing songs. So
Excuse me, Mr. Officer. That one.
Yeah, I'm sorry they're
Cold
gone, man. I
Scorpio.
was really sorry to hear that they passed away. But
Yeah.
Public
Oh,
Enemy
yeah.
is kind of like a cautionary tale.
Oh,
Honestly,
yeah.
it would be a good Dark Side of the Ring episode. Public Enemy.
Axel Rotten passed away too, like a few years back.
What the Acolytes did to them was fucking criminal. They whooped their ass for fucking 15 minutes straight.
That's my favorite wrestling story. He's like, they said they're gonna go to the table, and Ron Simmons said, "We'll take the table to them."
Yep. Nah, you know who gave a legendary beat down too for being cocky? Rick Steiner when he beat up Conan in WCW. He's like, he thought he was bigger than he was and was trying to tell me what he's gonna do, and I didn't agree with that, so I went ahead and showed him how I felt.
The most vicious shoot beatdown was Farouk on Ahmed Johnson.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Didn't he puncture his lung off that shit or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, remember what everybody said about Ron Simmons? They were like, he's the one guy that they didn't do any ribs to. He's the one guy nobody messed with. Just like Haku. Like, was Eric Bischoff said, the reason why Ming didn't get fired sooner is because nobody had the balls to.
You can actually find it on YouTube. You can actually find it on YouTube. If you go on YouTube and put in Ahmed Johnson Farouk live wire interview. Ahmed Johnson and Farouk was having a phone call, and Sonny was all cute and sexy, and then you can see like Jim Ross in the background looking like hella nervous because he could tell like the heat was real, and Sonny wasn't catching on to it because she was a fucking idiot. But
the funniest part about that ass was
a real life secret.
Was that Taylor Ward? Taylor Ward. It was he warned Mark Henry that night. He said, "Hey, Farouk is back. He's gonna whoop Ahmed's ass."
Yeah, Mark Henry talked about it. He said it was called a sellout, where all the wrestlers went to go watch it from the Gorilla.
Right, and Ahmed Johnson didn't even know. Ahmed Johnson didn't know what was
going to happen. They coming.
He was stupid when he fought Taker at King of the Ring. He thought he was going over. I ain't ready for this, man. I ain't ready.
Yeah, Vince is like
he really.
Dude,
I'm like, bro,
doing the job.
You don't sit your ass down.
That ass, though.
Like I was sitting there,
you're not ready.
Because Godfather and D'Lo confirmed it because he was in the locker room and he was crying like someone died, and they was like, "Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong going on?" He's like, "Man, I ain't ready for this, man. I ain't ready." And then fucking Bruce Pritchard walked up to him. He's like, "Oh, don't worry, Taker's gonna take good care of you. It's gonna be a good match." And he's like, "I ain't ready to be champion, man." And according to D'Lo, Godfather, Pritchard, when Ahmed to the locker room, he was going over to win a title. Everybody fucking laughed. It was like a fucking like Chris Rock stand up. It was
I want to know what made him think he was winning that night.
Here's the part though, Ahmed. Like nobody warned Ahmed that an ass whooping was coming.
No, I want to know.
Ahmed didn't understand the business as a whole. He just didn't understand the business.
Nobody warned him because no one liked him.
My favorite Mark Henry story though was when he broke his leg and Shawn Michaels called himself taking his crutches and stuff and hiding behind Sid. And Mark Henry's like, "This leg gonna heal, and after it heals, I'm gonna put my foot straight up your ass." And then he got sent to Canada to go work with Owen. That's how they became friends. Because Mark Henry got in trouble for threatening Shawn.
I didn't even cut you off. My bad, my dude. Ron was not to be fucked with. Even the Steiners left him alone. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, the Steiners did not fuck with him.
Shit, he was around. Was he just around on? Yeah, he was around last night, wasn't he? Or was that Saturday night?
Yeah, he was.
Basically the Mount Rushmore of like, you don't fuck with this dude. Andre, Haku, Ron Simmons, Steve Blackman, Harley Race. Yeah, those are like the first six guys that come to my head of like, no one fucked with them. No one.
Yeah, Cutler. Actually, Braun Breaker was my first choice, but I figured he wasn't gonna be in the Rumble because he was the Intercontinental Champion. But I was like, shit, he showed up anyway. But
yeah,
he had a good showing.
I'm proud of him because I remember him in ROH. Like he wasn't doing nothing at that time, but he was good.
Who, Braun Breaker? He was in Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
What?
When they were
When?
way before Tony Khan bought it, like right before.
So it was
What?
during
Get the fuck out of here.
the Sinclair
Yeah.
days, right?
Toph, you ain't know about that,
Sinclair
Toph?
Broadcasting
I did
days.
not know that.
He had a different
Look it
name.
up.
I forgot what it was.
Let me see.
Yeah, somebody got to look that up.
I remember watching the very first time I watched LA Knight was during the Rising storyline with Drew.
Ah,
Yeah,
Eli Drake.
yeah.
And I was sitting there and I was like, who's that dude next to Drew? That's the guy that should be pushed.
I remember he was Sean Ricker. He was coming out with
you're
Brian
Sean
Cage
Ricker,
and being managed by Paul Bearer.
But that name was so fucking bland. The Rising. Like TNA, you
Yeah.
can't do better than that. The Rising of
That's
what?
when the rise and fall of the company at the time. That's what they
Here's
were.
the part. Here's the
Yeah,
part though
that's
that's
what that
trippy.
was.
Here's the part though that's
They didn't
trippy
even
though.
know. They didn't even know he could work the mic though, because remember Drew did the talking and then he passed it to him, and you can see the look on Drew's face, like, wait a minute, this dude can talk.
Yeah, because
So,
Drew was supposed to be the focus, and then he realized, oh, this guy's actually like he knows what he's doing.
But here's the part though that's trippy.
Man, Drew is lucky he even got a push that year. Honestly, once
The
Drake
part that
started
was
talking.
trippy. The part that was trippy was that it was Drew, Tongaloa,
Yep.
and Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
They
had
called him
time
Mike.
to
That
get-
was after he got fired from NXT, because he was in NXT at that time too. He was like called Salvador or Sanchez or something. They were trying to make him a
I
Mexican.
saw Eddie Kingston was also an Impact when they did the. It wasn't even the LAX. It was that. What was that group saying, man? It was Kingston. Was it James Storm? They're like wearing.
Yeah,
hats and
James
shit.
Storm and someone else.
Yeah.
Like if you look at it, it's kind of like one of these things is not like the others.
Yeah.
Tongaloa is not like it's not like Knight and Drew.
at all.
It's like how the fuck did you lump these three together?
Wait, I think his name was Camacho when he was in NXT.
Yeah. Like he was Camacho with Hurako,
He was
right?
with. He was with that. Yeah, he was with. That was
Because he was there and his brother didn't get put on. He said his brother cried about it because he really wanted to get in, but he went to Japan and started Bullet Club.
Yep, and he
It's still
skyrocketed
worked
right
out.
after that.
It still worked out because he ended up being with Tama. So I'm like,
Yeah.
it kind of worked out.
He was fine over there. Like I'm a big New Japan guy, and they still haven't done it in WWE. I don't know if they're ever going to do it, but when they were doing the Gorillas of Destiny thing, and I know TKO has seen it. To anyone that hasn't seen it, they had like first of all they had like this cool Guerrilla Warfare face paint, and sometimes they wear like these Daft Punk like masks. Really cool presentation. Really cool entrance.
I would say they're gonna do. I think they're gonna do it at
At
WrestleMania.
Mania, yeah, they're gonna do it at Mania.
Yeah, he was
If
fine over there.
Tongaloa
Like, he
can-
didn't really do anything. Like, Tongaloa was just like a power guy. He would just come in, do like suplexes, power slams, but it was really time.
Oh no, he cursed a lot. His highlights was always of him cursing out wrestlers, going "eat shit" and then kicking them in the face.
I never noticed how funny Tama Tonga is until now.
Actually,
Yeah,
all of them are pretty funny. Like behind the scenes.
I ain't
all of
gonna
them are
lie.
funny.
I'm low key. I ain't gonna lie. I'm low key mad. Tama got that yeah shit over. Honestly,
Yo, he
It's
could
the
talk too.
WWE. Anything
him
gets
and Jacob could talk. That's the thing. Both of them could talk. I
Yeah.
don't know why they keep limiting Tama.
But Jacob, my God,
That's
like his
what we were
first
talking about before.
promo.
It's not that. That's what we were talking about before. It's not that people can't go to WWE. It's just that if you go there, you need to understand. They're gonna neuter the fuck out of you. They're gonna nerf you. So,
For no reason. They could make double the money. They could
But
make
you
double
know
the
who
money
got-
with Jacob and this dude Tama. That's why I don't get with WWE.
Well, with LA Knight, remember Paul Bearer is the one that said that he could do it. Like he'd been recommending him for years before he died. Yeah, Bill he was Percy Pringle back then. That was his other character.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
I remember.
Yeah. But
Yo,
he's
so
like,
I was
he
having
said
a
it.
conversation with a coworker of mine this morning, and he had brought up a good point. At first, I thought he was reaching. Then I thought about it really hard, and I was like, I can kind of see it. But basically, this coworker of mine, he said that he sees what's happening with Jey Uso. He says it's basically Swerve Strickland just on a bigger scale. And I was like, that's a really random comparison. And I thought about it. I was like, okay,
Hell no.
it's not the same, but I can kind of see the similarity because Swerve has Prince Nana. When he did the Nana dance, I got over. Everyone was doing it. You know, when he has his matches, the crowd keeps chanting Swerve's house, whose house, Swerve's house. Jey Uso's got the dance. Everyone keeps saying yeet. I kind of see it a little bit. I'll say this much though.
Yeah, it's you put it down like that. Pause. Then yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I'll say this.
I'll say this though. When Swerve go to if he goes, I hope he goes to WWE. Oh my goodness.
I don't think it'll happen, bro. Because and nothing against Swerve or anything. I just don't think that Triple H sees black people that way. I just don't see it.
Yeah,
I don't see it,
the way, the way Swerve is now in AEW, it's not gonna hit. It's not gonna be in WWE.
He needs Stephanie. Yeah. That's what he needs. Swerve needs Stephanie.
Which is why
Stephanie was there though. Remember, Stephanie was in Gorilla last night.
It doesn't matter. It's not gonna happen.
And I like Jey, but I feel like I feel like the reason why it works for him is because he's Samoan. You know, I don't know. Maybe
he's not just Samoan. He's an Anawai.
Jacob does freestyles. It's off the cuff with it. No. He's all gas, no breaks with it.
Yeah, exactly. You can tell nobody didn't write his promo. Nobody don't write his promos.
I just think that the kind of time that they're on right now, like, yeah, they'll invite rappers over and black streamers and shit, but like they're not really about the culture. Not really.
No, they're not. Like,
they're really good.
And I don't like the fact that TK he you know what I'm saying, he stopped doing that. Remember, he used to do that shit a lot when it came to the rappers. He used to bring that through.
Yeah.
He's not coming back to it. Hope you guys know that.
Well, all he's got to do. Well, he's already pushing the Hurt Syndicate, but if Lashley or Shelton was to get a bigger push, there is their outlet.
There. But that's the thing, though. It might be a wrap for that now because now you got West Side Guns promotion. He be having the rappers over there now. The Heels Have Eyes, that promotion, like shit. He be having the legends come through.
Who remembers the UWF?
Yeah, I remember them.
The one that was owned by Millie
Yes, that way.
Shit, I was supposed to do a show with Larry Legend. That dude, Larry Legend, the announcer. Yeah, cool people.
I didn't see that one. I know UWF though. I remember watching that. That's how I first saw Willie Mack.
It was like 3 weeks straight that people got murdered on that show. It
was like Def Jam New York on there a little bit.
They just needed to promo it better, and it probably could have been something.
Well, what happened, TKO? What happened?
Oh, nothing. I was just watching the last of the Grammys. That's my bad.
Oh, shots go out to Kendrick Lamar, man.
He just
stomping out Trace's career.
He just won 2 more Grammys, bro.
So 5 out of 5.
Sheesh.
You know Drake crying in Australia.
Bro, he just won for Song of the Year.
Yes.
Drake is crying. Akadidi is crying as well.
Oh man. Kendrick's not
Drake
like
was right. Drake was right. Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody go get him a Grammy.
Yo, man.
That's not an insult. Except for Drake, if Kendrick just opens his mouth, somebody call my attorney.
When he performs that fucking song and that whole fucking stadium says A minor. Oh my God.
Hear something funny? You want to hear something funny about that though? He already had the Grammy singing it right now as he was getting his award.
Oh wow!
everybody in the audience at the Grammys was singing it right now as he was getting his award.
Did they wop 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 wop? That's one of my favorite parts.
Would you say this track? Would you say this track is better than Hit him up.
Yes.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, he's the. I mean,
No,
he just won
no.
5. He just won 5 Grammys for a diss track, bro. Let that
I'll
sink
tell you
in.
why.
Yeah.
Because
No,
Pac only did one verse. Pac only did one verse, and then the Outlaws came in and they handled theirs, and then
I'm
he did
still
some
gonna.
crap talking
Get
at the
out
end.
the way, yo. Get out
I'm
the
still
way,
gonna. I'm still
yo.
gonna go. I'm still gonna go with hit him up only because like the opening. Yo, that's why I fucked your bitch. This shit makes me laugh
Yeah,
every time.
You
He
can even
got
start
straight
off.
to the point.
You
that
can even start off
intro.
with when he said, "First off, fuck your bitch and that shit you claim." I mean, I'm not saying it's not hard. I'm just saying that Kendrick did.
Oh no. Kendrick's great too. I just found like the no chill of hit him up just hilarious. Like he just
It
no
is.
beating around the
It
bush.
is
Just
hilarious.
First off, fuck the bitch and the click you claim. West side, when we ride, come equipped with game. You claim to be a player, but I fucked your wife.
But I fucked your wife. Yeah. No, it goes hard. I'm not saying it didn't. The only reason why I kind of give the edge
He
to Not
really,
Like Us is
yeah,
because he did it by
only one
himself.
verse. Remember, he had like 2 verses or 3 verses. Because remember, like after the Outlaws split their verses, this dude Pot came back and he spit some more shit.
He really didn't spit nothing. He just straight up was telling everybody how much he hate him. My favorite part of that was, and Chino XL, fuck you too.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace
oh
to
yeah, that
Chino
part was
Rest
great.
XL.
in peace. Rest in peace to Chino.
Pac was extremely close to machine gunning Biggie's career off that song.
Yeah.
Razor close.
I'm telling you, when he said you claim to be a player, but I fucked your wife, that was a dagger at that time. Because
And by the
Biggie
way,
was really known. He was really known like yo. He was that like yo. I fucks other niggas bitches, not the other way around.
and that movie on Notorious, like Notorious, it wasn't a good movie, but that scene where Biggie went into the hotel to confront Chase about it, and she ran into the room and locked the door. Like that shit was
Yeah, like
hilarious. That was like the
Notorious.
best.
This dude be tripping.
He
I ain't
been
gonna front. I didn't like.
bro,
I didn't like
bro,
Bro,
Notorious either.
Notorious has
bro. This
aged
ain't the
even worse now. What are you talking about?
bro. This is
They
not the
made Puff
first
Daddy look
time
like
he
a damn
said
saint
this.
through that whole movie. He wasn't no damn saint.
Yeah,
Derek Luke made Puffy look like the voice of reason. I'm like, you was busy dancing over there with Baby
that
Oil.
movie has even aged
Yeah, he
worse now
did,
because of
bro.
the Diddy shit. It's unwatchable now.
Yeah, yeah.
It kind of is. It really is, man.
Derek
Like
That
Luke,
when
Diddy
man.
Biggie was in the office after Pac got shot, going, "This is bullshit. I want to go to the hospital." And he's like, "You can't go there. He got that sexual assault charge." I'm like, "Shut the fuck up, fake Puff."
That scene definitely aged like fucking milk.
Right.
Yeah, I know
Oh
you ain't
man.
talking.
like that Diddy documentary did Diddy absolutely no favors.
Man.
Then
Well,
led
hell,
it to
all
then
eyes
led
on
it
me
to
How the hell
sucked
you
too.
gonna
That was a
get? How the
bad
hell you
movie.
gonna
No,
get
now
every?
all eyes on me was bad. That was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the worst one was that Aaliyah one that fucking Wendy Williams.
Oh God, I'm about to.
Oh
We
Lord.
don't talk about that shit, bro. That shit doesn't exist. No.
Yeah.
It should have. It really
Exactly.
should have, because that was so disrespectful. And
I mean,
I,
it was
See,
bro. It was what, bro.
the thing about it is, bro.
Wendy Williams did it. You should have. That should have told you all you needed to know.
that shit was a
She
cash grab.
exposed.
G.
What was that? What's the name of that? Hold on. What was the name of that
She
show?
exposed people
Was
to
it
that.
BET or VH1? The Crazy Sexy Cool, the one off TLC.
Oh yeah,
Is
yeah.
that what that was
VH1.
called?
No, that was. I actually
VH1.
liked the
Yeah,
TLC movie.
yeah.
It
That
was
was
that
decent.
bad.
So yeah, that was okay. See, here's the thing: it's really hard to do a movie about a singer or a group because most movies, on average, you got like what 1 hour 45 minutes, 1 hour 15 minutes if you're lucky, 2 hours and 15 minutes. So you got to tell like their origin, who they were, how they got into music, how they got big, the rise and fall. You got to do all that shit in like 2 hours. It's really hard to do that. It's better off if you either do like a documentary about the person's life or you do what the crazy sexy cool thing where you make
Nah,
it like
the
a
best
episodic kind of thing,
musician, the best musician movie, and I might be showing my age a bit, was the Jackson 5 one on NBC.
Yeah, but that was
Yeah,
before
that one.
you figured out that.
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh wait, you
isn't that
forgot the other one.
ABC?
You forgot the other one. I'm showing my age too. The Temptations.
Yep,
Yeah.
that was on NBC as well.
As far
Yep.
as like movies go, the best movie, because as far as accuracy is concerned, it's like about 85% accurate. Straight Outta Compton. I heard that that one was pretty. First of all, it was a good movie. It was a good movie. It was well acted. Everyone looked their part. The only parts I heard were inaccurate was like the portrayal of Dr. Dre. Depending on who you talk to, you know, some say he beat up his girlfriend. You know, at the very end,
MC
he
Ren was mad as hell.
Yeah,
MC Ren was
yeah.
mad.
A lot of people were saying, that he was wilding on Miss Chalet and you know, previous others.
She did a movie too. She did one on Lifetime.
I know Jey Uso was on Nightcap. You didn't know this Black Star?
Yeah, he was last night after the Laker game.
I know he could. Was that the show where he said Lil Wayne is an ugly motherfucker?
Yep.
That was good.
No, but Toph, like, you don't like Jackson 5? Jackson 5 was
too long. It's too long.
Look at this dude, Nav. Jay is only over because of the word yeet. This tells me that you didn't pay attention to the Thunderdome era whatsoever. Jay did some of the best work of his career against Roman during that era. They set the foundation for the main event Uso. Main event Jey Uso, excuse me. I was reading too damn fast. Sorry about that.
All those years of torture.
Yeah, but he gets it though.
Yeah, that was their best work. I liked Roman more when the fans weren't there. He was gaslighting Jay every week. It was great TV.
And I know kayfabe is dead, but damn, we didn't need to see this.
You can tell by that hook somebody's dying. Somebody's dying on Friday.
Like it's like, man.
Either Cody's dying on Friday or Cena's dying when he comes back. But somebody's dead.
Well, Jacob about to kill Braun Strowman after he got eliminated by him.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
I got so many questions. Like, they got so many directions for WrestleMania. Like, I don't know who's going to be where.
That means Cody's facing Punk if Roman's facing Seth.
Is he, though?
Yeah.
Punk is not facing anyone for a title, bro. It's over. No.
You don't think Punk's winning the Chamber?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
Well, they got Chamber.
Who would win the Chamber, though? That's a good question.
Yes,
who's going to win the Chamber?
It depends on who's in it. I know for a fact they're going to have qualifying matches starting Monday. So.
Oh yeah, right. They're just gonna announce, I'm in the Chamber. I'm in the Chamber too. I'm in the Chamber also.
Drew
matches. Oh please.
Drew, Roman, Seth, and Punk are in. The only question is who's number 5.
Again, it depends on who's in it. It depends.
It's possible it could just be this would be kind of old school because Triple H is an old school guy. It's possible there's not going to be a singles match. It could be some like tag match at Mania, you know, because that's what you used to do. Yeah.
So you think the tag match or that means the WWE title won't be on the line on the biggest show of the year?
So
they're not going to be challenging Cody for the title. Like they're not involved in this. You saw that segment, not a segment. Like, you know, Roman and Seth were eliminated by Punk, and then Punk was eliminated, and they all brawled outside. Seth was brawling with Punk. Seth took out Roman. Seth and Punk kept fighting. That's got nothing to do with the title. So those three are going to be, you know, interjected with each other. You know,
and I like that part. I really like that part in the Rumble when they was still arguing and fighting outside the ring. I like that.
Mm-hmm. That was like the most vicious stomp Seth has ever given. Yeah. He put his whole body to that stuff.
Yeah, he was big time pissed.
So you take Cody out though? Or you put Cody against Drew?
He stomped Roman with both his feet, if you noticed.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah, he did. Yep.
Do you put Cody
my dude?
Yeah, my bad, guys. I wouldn't want to disrespect the show because I had the Grammys on and I ain't want no audio coming in. So
TK Dot. Yeah.
Let me tell y'all this. You know, the only way Drake gonna win this battle at this point if he hit Kendrick with a kendo stick on some Sandman shit. That's the only way he gonna win.
No relation.
No, the only way that he wins is if he shoots. If he shoots Kendrick.
That's some shit Nate would say. Jesus, like.
I mean, is he wrong though? Because Kendrick just Kendrick just clean sweep the Grammys right now, and I'm like,
And he
with a diss
deserves
track.
it. He really deserves that shit. Like
The biggest
I
On
record
a
can't.
of
diss track.
Only thing he
Man.
didn't take, only thing Kendrick didn't take home was album of the year. Shoot,
He
if
clean
that would have
He
sweep the
gonna
won,
get
Grammys
that
forget
next
about
year.
off of a diss track. That's some Hall of Fame shit right there.
He gonna take that next year because that album came out on the fourth quarter, like the later part of the fourth quarter, so they didn't have time to nominate it. But he
But
gonna
was
take
it
it.
an
the
No,
album or a mixtape? I thought
it's
it
an
was a mixtape.
album. Nah,
Okay.
GNX is an album.
He gonna sweep
That's
that
why
next
they
year,
didn't.
man.
That's why they didn't nominate Chris Brown's 11:11 album until this year. So yeah,
That's our Drake, man. At this point, you gotta hit him with a chair, kendo stick, whatever you could do, man. We saying this from the Wrestling Council. If you listening, that's the only way you're gonna
That
get your
dude
face
Drake,
back.
man, that dude Drake gonna be in Spain or New Zealand this time next week. He's getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he
So,
about to switch genres. He about to do like country music or something like that. Watch.
he should have
About to pull a
stayed.
Little
He
Wayne.
should have, bro. I told you he should have stayed singing, bro. He should have
yeah.
stayed
Yeah,
singing.
that's what he's going. He's going back to like he's gonna do reggaeton and all that. He about to pull Nori out of
Yeah, you weren't here
retirement.
for that, King. You weren't here for it, King Eric. We talked about this like 2 weeks ago. All I said is this, bro. Imagine after Tupac they hit him up, Biggie took Pac to court trying to do a lawsuit
Yeah.
over it.
Wait, hold on. So
Like
y'all
that would have
remember
been it
Bro,
for
King
the hip,
Bad
Eric?
Boy.
bro, the
I'm
hip
thinking
hop
you was
game would have
I
been
thought
a
you was
joke.
like you know you was hiding your identity and all that. Motherfuckers know who you are. You might as well just put your real name up there. I
I
thought
remember the scene. I remember the scene from Straight Outta Compton when they was listening to No Vaseline, and Jerry, the agent lawyer guy, was talking about we lawyer up, and then fucking they was just like, bro, like it's not that serious, man. It's a diss track, like even
yeah.
then, like they was talking about we can't do that, So
And
like,
you know what's the thing too, my dude. You notice he ain't try to sue this dude Kendrick for defamation. He tried to sue him over well, not him, but like UMG or whatever over the actual track. Not for the defamation, like he tried to call me a Geppetto. You notice that, right?
yeah,
Yeah, either way, you take it to the court, it's a loss.
yep.
Yeah, because
Like,
it's music.
Like, this is what we doing?
Bro, the hip
Super
hop
Bowl.
game would have been. Bro, the hip hop game would have been a joke if they filed lawsuits after a diss track.
The Super
Oh,
Bowl is going
man.
to be a very
Bad Boy would have
interesting
died
day.
right there. That would have been it. Bad Boy would have been dead.
Remember what I
Would've
said?
died
What the
right
lawyer,
there.
what the lawyer would have said in the courtroom.
Yeah.
According to this music here, you
If you're
said
shut the fuck up.
fuck your bitch and the click you
You claim.
claim. West Side to you ride. Come up quick with game.
I hate to be the player, but your wife,
That's what they say.
Bad Boy,
They say
yeah.
F. That's what they say.
they'll say this. N-word, brothers touch for life.
Biggie Smalls and Junior Mafia, some mark ass bitches. I rest my case, Your Honor.
Tupac
sorry for anybody that's
Shakur,
mad.
you're guilty.
Tupac Shaker.
Tupac Shakur, you're guilty.
But
this is what we do?
that question right there, I'm not interested. Sir Dilford, I'm really not interested.
Bliss versus Liv Morgan. Like
I'll be honest. Yeah, I was never a big.
I'm
Alexa
glad
fan.
she had a good pop though. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
awesome. Bliss
Bro,
had a
that
good,
pop
real
was
big pop, but that's it.
pop
The
was
jacket.
crazy.
The jacket was a good tribute.
Mm.
Oh,
So I
yeah,
think they're trying to do a mixture. Like I noticed you're trying to do a mixture with the old gimmick that she had and the recent gimmick that she had. They're trying to mix it. What was it?
She's not going to be a part of the Wyatt Six, so
Yeah.
Like they said.
She's
Like they
opening
said-
all of them right now. She don't need them.
Like they
I think
said,
one of them is hurt. Also, that's what I heard.
they came
Yeah.
up. They came up with the motherfucking line of the year. They go, she just signed my ass.
Right. She never left, man. She was I don't know why people take Meltzer's opinion to heart because he's
To
been
this day.
wrong. He's been wrong multiple times. He's been wrong about this shit.
He's most of the time he's wrong. The only shit he really gets right is the obvious shit.
He's right about AEW. That's what he's right about.
When it comes to guys like Meltzer, like I said the other day, I'll listen to him if he's talking about like something educational from like 30 years ago, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, buy rates, attendance, and stuff like that. But as far as like modern, like today stuff, like no, he doesn't know what he's talking about. No,
He ain't the guy for that.
Because back then, before the internet and shit, like he really would have meetings with Vince. Vince used to talk to him. He used to invite guys like Meltzer over to WWE HQ, and different bookers would talk to Meltzer just to get the news on like, okay, who's signing where, who's a free agent, shit like that. That's how it was.
And the second Triple
As
H took over.
as a matter of fact, one of the most unspoken rules was if you were a wrestler back then, and if you got caught reading a dirt sheet, you get punished or fired, depending on where you were on the card. So
the second Triple H took over, Triple H changed the code.
Stone Cold told us on his podcast that he had to go to the restroom or pretend to go to the restroom just to read the sheets. That's what wrestlers used to do. They would like pretend to go to the restroom, or you had to be sneaky about it, and it just shows you how different the business was back then. See, now nobody gives a fuck because you got Twitter.
Nah, Triple H changed the code. Triple H changed the code, and
he really changed the code.
Triple H ain't changed a damn thing.
He changed the code.
So
that's why Meltzer's wrong 99% of the time now.
I say this, Color. This dude Jacob Fatu has a bigger chance of winning the Rumble before both of these dudes, LA Knight or Sami Zayn. I don't see them ever winning a Rumble. Jacob Fatu, yeah.
Yeah, Jacob's winning 2026, I think.
I think Jacob's gonna win. I think Jacob's gonna win a mid-card title before this year, at least.
I agree.
If anything, I think he should be the guy to take the belt from Shinsuke.
When Shinsuke had to turn face, then
Shinsuke's really not doing nothing with that belt, which is disappointing. He should be doing something with that U.S. belt.
Well, you got to look at it too. The SmackDown roster is kind of thin right now. I mean, I'm trying to figure out how they're gonna do this for 3 hours. It still feels like a chore.
Mm-hmm.
I told you what they're doing. They're making the matches longer.
Yeah,
haven't you noticed?
It's supposed to end around June at some point. It's a ways off though.
Fuck June.
USA.
June.
USA was basically like, okay, y'all take Raw to Netflix, but they really like the 3-hour Raw because of the network ads, the marketing.
That's it. That's it. All about these motherfuckers don't watch the show. That's the thing that always kills me with them. They just look at the numbers. Watch the fucking show. Y'all putting all this money in these companies. Like, I don't get it.
Same thing with NXT.
Show, you see what's going on.
Same thing with NXT. NXT is becoming very, very thin.
NXT was thin the minute they brought up Braun Breaker and Carmelo Hayes. Like I knew that shit was gonna happen.
Yeah, speaking of that, man, what the fuck are we doing with Carmelo, bro?
I don't know.
This guy was eliminated first. I'm thinking like give him the Iron Man spot, man. They got rid of him like a fucking Disco Inferno jobber. What the hell?
Happy Black History Month, everybody.
No, they gave Penta the Iron Man, they gave Penta the Iron Man and Jacob most eliminations this year.
There you go. You was over there spazzing and bitching and moaning. Look at that. Yeah, the most he did though. Jacob, we have 4, right?
Yeah,
Jacob had. Yeah, Jacob had.
Now you feel better?
Yeah, I do.
Did they just give up on Solo? He wasn't even in the Rumble.
You know who else wasn't in the Rumble? You know who else wasn't in the Rumble? The New Day.
Yeah, Kofi.
Yeah, that was dumb.
We said that last night. Yep, we said that last night.
I'm telling you, man. He doesn't know how to book black people. He doesn't.
I said that the second that Logan did the spot, I was like, wait a minute, where's Kofi?
You know what else was fucking stupid? I know like Charlotte winning was dumb in general. That mass elimination spot where they got rid of like Io, Naomi, Bianca, and like 3 other people. Like
Nia Jax. Nia Jax just wild out and eliminated like 6 people.
That was fucking stupid. Like you got rid of like all the biggest people in the match like at the same time. Like
She
what?
should have
That
just
was
won.
dumb.
Might as well just won. Like she just like.
At
And
least
before
if
that,
Nia
and
would
before
have,
that,
I
I
would have
think
been fine if Nia won. Honestly,
before
You
that,
know,
Jordan
yo,
Grace.
Charlotte looks. Give me 1 second, my dude. Charlotte looks crazy though. Like y'all seen her thong was baggy. It's like, yo, I was about to give her a pack.
bro, every day she gets a new surgery. Every time she's off, like
She
what?
lost a lot of weight, yo. Seriously, like I don't know. I really hope she's all right. Like I know she's with Andrade and all, but I don't know. Snowfall,
Andrade, take one for the team. Get her pregnant.
He had a chance to knock her up when she was still on the shelf. It's over now.
How skinny she is. If she was to get pregnant, she'll look like what, a lowercase b. The fuck.
Nah, but like before Nia 6, I think Jordan Grace had the mark. I think I like at 3.
Hey, one thing I did notice though, you see how Bianca kind of snapped at Naomi.
Yep, when she hugged Jordan.
Yeah.
So that could be that's a sign of a mean streak there.
Okay, that's a nice little nugget. Okay, it's a nice nugget you mentioned right there. Okay, that's something a little interesting they could revisit.
What if they use?
That's the first time we ever seen that.
What if they have Jordan Grace be the one that attacked Jade though?
Nah.
Like usually it's the person.
Is it really that far fetched? Think of it.
No. Usually it's the person who's not. It's the person who hasn't been there the entire time. Remember,
This is self.
But remember, Jordan Grace was there though. Like, remember, she was going back and forth from TNA to WWE.
It's a self-made problem, and it's their own fucking fault. From what I understand, Jade is not hurt at all. She's in the PC, getting her reps in. Basically, they took her off TV because they just felt like she wasn't where they wanted her to be. And like I said numerous times,
She's
if you felt
green.
that way, she should have just been on fucking NXT. That's the point.
Like,
That's
she's
why I don't
green.
understand. That's why I don't understand. Like, why do you have these girls that you feel like are not ready for TV? Why do you have them on the main roster? Send them back to NXT then. But it's like they don't want to do that.
Do you put her on NXT and then have Roxy wrestle circles around her?
And I told you that the only reason Jade Cargill was on the main roster was because of how she was booked on AEW. You think WWE wasn't looking at
they
that?
want their cake. They want their cake and they want their pie too. It's like, okay, they acknowledge that you're not ready yet, but because you look like a star, it's like we just got to have you on TV. It's like it doesn't work that way. You're either developmental or you're not.
Exactly, but the
Jade
what
being on
I'm just
NXT.
saying is TK just was able to hide all her flaws.
Right, I said that. I said TK never got credit for it. He was good at booking her, protecting her weaknesses.
Yeah, that was TK. That was TK pre-crack.
Yeah.
And TK,
but she's not even that bad though. Like the way that Triple H and WWE talks, like y'all talking like she can't even go 5 minutes. Like she can go 5 minutes, but they treat her like she can.
No, she cannot.
Yes, she can, bro. She's had like competitive 10-minute matches in AEW.
Oh, they're talking about WWE. Okay.
No, I mean she could have a competitive 10-minute match in WWE if the opponent knew what they were doing. You don't think Jade Cargill could have a competitive 10-minute match?
In AEW, yeah, it's like you said, it was a different atmosphere when she was in AEW. She was able to have like what, a 10-minute match and it'll be decent.
Well,
it's just something with the WWE. The WWE style, I don't know. It's like she got to get it. She got to adapt to it. She's not used to it.
So you don't think Lyra could carry her to a 10-minute match?
Well, that's not about carrier. Like she's really good.
Lyra, Io, Jordan.
You don't think
when it comes to them, yeah.
You don't think
let's really be real. Like she got 2 left feet too. She got to work on that.
You don't think Mia Yim could carry her to a good 10-minute match? She absolutely could.
Chelsea.
The thing about it is though, a lot, like 80% of the women on that roster wrestle circles around her, and yet
for sure.
Which is why I don't understand why people are so hell bent on seeing Jade versus Bianca so fast.
Yeah, she's
so
nowhere
bad.
near ready for that. No.
Like the problem with NXT is that when Julia and Stephanie came in, they would have wrestled circles around her too. You would have
all I
been
know is this,
in a
that's
very
the
bad
whole point of
situation.
developmental, man. That's the whole point of developmental. You go there and you stay there until you're ready. I remember like when Tyler Breeze was down there. Tyler Breeze was down there for like almost a decade. And he shouldn't have even been there that long, honestly. But you know,
One person I am very impressed by is Lash Legend. I'm impressed by her.
Yeah, she getting
She
better.
improved greatly since she first came in during the 2.0 days.
She about to take Jay Cargill's spot. Watch. She's taller than her. Remember when they had a face to face? She's taller than Jay.
I think that when it's all said and done, and it's too early to say, so I'll give it a little bit more time. I think of all the people that Triple H has got in, I think Jade is going to be the biggest case of buyer's remorse. I think it was a good idea on paper, but in execution, no. And TK never did get his credit for booking her and basically protecting her flaws. When she was in AEW, regardless of how you feel about AEW,
here's a question.
Like a big deal.
Unfortunately, he's never going to get props for that.
I'll ask you guys. Like, do you think Triple H's pushes have worked so far? The Jacob push, the Penta push.
It depends on who. It depends on who you're talking about. If we're talking about,
depends on who.
If we're talking about,
like I'm naming the people. Like I'm naming the people that I'm giving him credit for. I'm giving him credit for Jacob.
If we're talking about Penta and Jacob so far, yeah.
But those aren't pushes though. He just letting them do their thing.
Okay,
I want to consider those pushes because you let them do their thing, they're gonna do their thing. They're gonna get over on their own.
Okay, then Gunther, Priest, Breaker.
But Breaker don't count. Vince loved Breaker. Like Breaker was a made man from Jump Street.
Yeah, Breaker was a Vince guy.
Okay, let's say Breaker.
If we're talking about, if you're gonna talk about Damian Priest, you could say him, but yeah.
Jay.
I'll give you Priest.
Jay with the Triple H push.
Jey Uso, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Triple H is just like everybody else, man. He has his favorites and he has people that you can clearly see they're not in the tables for. Like many times here, it's like what's going on with Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. It's like they're not even like what
I think they're on NXT now.
Yeah,
they're in a triple
you can
threat.
see that you can just see a lack of priority. Like they're not in the picture. So just like Lashley said that Triple H and him never really were talking like that. So Lashley saw what was going on. He's like, let me leave. Same thing for Ricochet or whatever. So
it still feels weird that Lashley and Shelton slipped through the cracks in WWE.
I saw
and they're the AEW tag team champions. Who would have known?
Real quick, I saw the Swerve Ricochet promo.
It was good.
I was looking through Twitter, not through Twitter, but through YouTube, just trying to find wrestling stuff because I was up, and I watched that promo. That promo was so good.
Yeah,
it was so good.
That was easily Ricochet's best promo ever. Yeah,
but Swerve was the one who made that promo shine.
I love that.
Yeah, you could tell Swerve was trying to work a Ricochet.
When he
I
pulled,
I love the Lucha Underground reference too.
When he pulled the scissors out of the out of the pocket square, he was about to stab the motherfucker with it.
You're the hero. You're the hero. Fans saw through it. I know I'm the villain, and I'm respected.
Yeah.
That shit was
a good line. That was a great line.
Yeah.
That shit was the coldest line.
So far, I'm thinking this year is going to belong to Jacob in WWE and Swerve in AEW.
If everything goes right.
Yeah, if everything goes correctly. These two are going to be the futures of the companies.
Don't forget about Braun Breaker.
I don't know about Fatu's visa situation. I know Booker said he'd do everything
Who gives a
he could
fuck?
to get that fixed.
Push him.
Well, I mean that's pretty important, bro, because they do all these international shows now. So
Right? How you gonna say who gives a fuck about his visa? Like this dude just
No.
he just be randomly saying this shit. Like you not even making any sense.
Like what I'm saying.
He just yeah, Jacob's gonna be Jacob's year. Oh, who gives a fuck? Like you just turn mad senile.
Hold on. Like what I'm saying about who gives a fuck is that let's just say he's U.S. champion, and there's a pay-per-view in France. He's not allowed to go to France. Who cares? He's a heel. Let him not go to France. Let him defend the United States title in the United States. That's it. Doesn't need to go to France to defend the U.S. title.
I think Backlash is going to be in France. No, matter of fact, it's going to Mexico this year, right?
I know they do.
I think so.
I heard it.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be in Mexico. I mean, I know there is going to be a Paris show later this
Clash
year.
in Paris.
Yeah, Clash in Paris.
Clash in Paris. Yeah. I'm it's a combination of 50-50 for me. It's a combination of like intrigue and a combination of like fear because Royal's going to be in Saudi next year and that's going to be a shit show. Like, oh my god,
Cheer or die.
They really are doing.
No. We definitely agree that he has a point when it comes to him having travel issues. But we all know that he loves Jacob. We all love Jacob, but he always be saying like, "Oh, Jacob this, Jacob that." Jacob's gonna pop. But then, this dude Tove just said like, whatever, what travel issues. He said, "Oh, who gives a fuck?" It's like that's what made it sound mad. Like, what the fuck?
All I know is he said that he was going to do everything he could to get it fixed. Now, when MVP was in WWE, I know MVP was a convicted felon, but he was able to do international shows because I remember MVP was in the UK. I don't know if his situation was fixed by then. I'm assuming it was.
Was he allowed to go to Saudi? I don't think he was.
I don't think he had a chance.
Jacob? No.
MVP.
I don't think MVP had a chance to go to Saudi.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. No.
And there was a period where the Usos. There was a period when the Usos couldn't go, but I believe that's been resolved now. They can go overseas.
Yeah.
Well, they did. Well, they did two. They did two Saudi shows. So yeah.
The one I always remember is I remember when TNA used to always go to the UK, and every year they had to do some injury angle for Jeff because Jeff couldn't go over there because of the shit he did. So,
but I'm thinking with this new political climate that this is going to be a whole new different shit show. Because motherfuckers,
it's going to be interesting because a lot of people who said they were never going to go over there, it's like, well, this isn't a B show, this is a Rumble, So, and Rumble being in Saudi just confirms there's going to be a Mania there eventually.
Of course, yeah.
And I'm not watching. Fuck you all.
Remember, they got a fucking they got the damn WWE museum out there.
Yeah.
I would love to know how they're gonna pull that shit off.
Me and TKO are both gonna be on strike that week.
Y'all gonna be here 9:00 in the morning.
Fuck that.
Fuck off, dude.
9:00 in the morning for 4 to 5 hours, B. Let's get it.
Bro, you think Sopranos or Goodfellas?
That brand you smoking.
You think Sopranos or Goodfellas is cutthroat? Man, just imagine the political scheming going on behind the scenes. Like, imagine the fucking political anarchy when fucking Saudi gets to WrestleMania and the people in the UK are like, what the fuck? Like, what?
Word. That is insane. Saudi's getting a Royal Rumble, but the UK can't. Like, and they've been doing UK shows longer, so.
Because you know how WWE is. It's all about that bread.
What WWE should do.
The Saudis is paying in diamonds and shit.
What WWE should do is that they should just have two Manias. Like a super WrestleMania in Saudi.
Well,
you got Super Showdown, remember? You got the Super Showdown.
This dude, like the Genesis game, Super WrestleMania.
Yeah, Super WrestleMania. Fuck it.
Yeah.
In June, Super WrestleMania.
That game was so bad.
Yeah, it was.
Super
The arcade game was
WrestleMania.
good.
Yeah, the arcade game was. I love the arcade game.
Like, wasn't that Acclaim who made that?
Yep, Acclaim.
Yeah.
The same
Yeah.
people that made Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
Ban him.
Speaking of Mortal Kombat, you see they had this dude Conan is a new DLC on there.
Who's he supposed to be?
Oh, nice.
Johnny
Conan.
Cage? No. Like I know, like they have skins, like they have like a Jean-Claude Van Damme skin for Johnny Cage.
That's for Johnny Cage. Yeah, but it's Conan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I always thought Pentagon dressed like a Mortal Kombat character. He fit right in there.
Nah, he's like this dude Skullomania from Street Fighter.
Oh yeah. I can see that. Yeah.
Anyway, let's get up out of here. This is a little impromptu live. Just wanted to shoot the breeze real quick. Since this whole Jey Uso shit, people still talking about it. So I figured, well, now let's talk about it. Cause I had fun last night with the live that we did, the watch party. We had like 33 people in the fucking building. That shit was awesome.
I was so prepared to hear "If You Smile." I was so prepared for that.
Yeah, like, man, this dude Dynasty kept saying, like, yo, I'm telling you, the Rock is gonna be number 31.
And yo, y'all gotta stop saying AJ Lee is coming back. Y'all say this.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
Bro, y'all say this every year, and then y'all get mad when she doesn't show up. Y'all
it's a wrap for that.
Disappointment. Y'all need to
Happy to see Nikki though. Hope it goes well for her.
Yeah, that was my fuck right there.
Who eliminated her again? Who eliminated Nikki Bella?
Nia.
Wasn't it? Was it
Nia?
Nia?
She was one of those 6 people.
Yeah.
That's a match right there, B. Let's go. Nia Jax versus Nikki Bella.
Oh God, no.
Right.
Who does Jordan face then? Or do you?
I don't even know if she's even going to be on the main roster.
Do you put her against Roxy and have that be her farewell match?
Well, this dude King Eric was talking about not too long ago. He had an idea.
Okay,
they had a little moment in the female rumble where I guess Jordan Grace and Naomi embrace each other or whatever. So they could like, touch on that shit when it comes to that storyline. Because they had a history ever since them being in TNA, and Naomi and Bianca Belair being the tag team champions or whatever.
So Grace Naomi in
they could do something, like they could start from there, put Jordan Grace in the mix of things for the Road to WrestleMania.
Do you wait that for the summer though?
Well, that's too long from now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I didn't see that personally, but that's what King Eric said. He said that they embrace each other, they recognize each other in the Rumble, whatever.
That looks like a chamber match then. That has to be in the chamber.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And then you got Jay still, in the wings.
It was a cool moment. Naomi and Jordan were in the ring and they hugged. And then Bianca, like the heel Bianca came out for a couple of seconds and she pulled her hair and was like, "Bitch, what are you doing?" It was like 3 seconds.
Okay.
Like,
fuck.
Yeah, they need to revisit that. Revisit that. There you go. Show a little jealousy. Show a little jealousy with them. Bianca needs to turn heel so bad. That's
I really hope she reconsiders. I think
it's not going to happen.
Career, I think for her career, she should definitely reconsider. For sure.
You think so? Like I think she's the female Cena. She's never going to turn heel.
I think a lot of people need to go back to her NXT run. She was a dope heel on NXT.
I think she needs to reconsider it because if you just stay a face the entire time creatively, that's going to hurt you because Rhea Ripley is a face. And typically speaking, at the big shows, they like to do face versus heel. So if Bianca was to go heel, guess what? Now you can do Rhea Ripley because they've never done Rhea and Bianca. They've teased it, but for whatever reason, they're afraid to do it. And I think the reason why they're afraid to do it is because they typically don't do face versus face. Yeah. So if she went heel, then that all of a sudden gives her like more options. She can work with more people.
The second I saw her with the Boys and Girls Club of LA, I was like, she's never turning heel. That's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Second I saw that, I was like, yeah, that's over.
And Speaking of Rhea, remember at first she was a heel, but they eventually turned her face because that's what we all wanted. It was like people don't want to boo Rhea. People love Rhea, and they turned her face. It only made sense.
But Rhea's more comfortable as a like. I compare Bianca to Sting. Just give me a second here.
Bianca's better than Sting.
No, because like Sting could never be a convincing heel.
Mm-hmm.
He could be a convincing idiot. But go ahead.
Yeah, he's the greatest stupid baby face of all time. but Bianca, I don't think Bianca has the confidence for her to turn heel. I don't think that she thinks that she could pull it off.
I don't think so. I think, man, I think that'll be such a breath of fresh air, especially with the whole Jade shit. Let's not make the Jade shit too. Let's not make the angle so complicated. Like, just have it be known that Bianca's the one that took Jade out, and let's go from there. Let's not make it too complicated.
I think the Jade. I'm gonna be honest, and I like Jade. I think the Jade stuff is gonna hold Bianca down
It
because what
already
they
did.
want, yeah, because they want Bianca and Jade to have a one-on-one match on a big show that goes like 20 plus minutes. I'm like, man, it's gonna take a long time for Jade to get to that point. So while they're waiting, hoping for Jade to get there, Bianca's just gonna be wasting away her prime years. Like, who knows how long this shit could
Wouldn't
take? This could take 2, 3 years.
Well, I'll say this
So,
then.
wouldn't it
I'll
make
say this
more
then. When
sense?
she after WrestleMania, that's it. Like, give. I mean, have Bianca put Jade over. Fuck it, and
Wouldn't it make
have
more
them move on
sense
after
for
that.
like wouldn't it make more sense for Naomi to do it because she eliminated Naomi by mistake last year at the Rumble? I think she used Jordan to eliminate Naomi
Mm.
from the Rumble 2 years
I
ago.
gotta go back and watch that. I don't remember
Yeah,
how
me
she got
too.
eliminated.
Like it's the first match in last year's Rumble. Just come back to me Tuesday.
Okay.
But yeah, B, let's get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Let
Alright.
y'all. You know what I mean? I know everybody got to wake up early in the morning. People got shit to do. And
It's
we're gonna pull up
9:15
again
here.
on
I still have a couple
Tuesday.
hours.
Before we go, you never done this before? Were you gonna? I mean, I know we don't want to talk football. Were you thinking about doing a live stream during the halftime show?
It depends. Like if I'm not working, oh damn, yeah, I do gotta work. No, matter of fact, now I'm off. You know what? I'll keep y'all posted. I might just go live for a halftime show. We go crack jokes about the commercials.
Okay.
I'll keep y'all posted on that.
Kendrick Lamar won 5 Grammys. Damn it!
That's
You're gonna
right.
You're gonna have 100,000 people saying A minor.
We might have
Yeah.
to do that. We might have to do that. A quick little halftime show.
He won 5 Grammys tonight and had people in the Grammys singing the song.
Halftime roundtable, just like halftime heat.
Halftime table. The halftime table.
Yeah.
Beat it, your bums. I'll catch y'all on Tuesday.
Alrighty.
Appreciate y'all for pulling up, B. Let's get up out of here with some nice hippity hoppity. Shots go out to Cutler, Sir Dilford, Ballet. Ballet ain't pull up, but shots go out to her. Shots go out to my dude Icon, my dude King Eric, aka Coked Out Sean. On this impromptu live, y'all pulled up, y'all showed out. We got 12 to 13 likes ASAP. Or the impromptu live. Let's keep building, B. I appreciate y'all because y'all know them thumbs are free. Hit them shits Hacksaw Jim Duggan style. God damn it. Play some tunes before we get up out of here. You know what I mean? Hold on. My bad. I'm about to hear your bums. Peace out, motherfucker.
This is how you cook. Get 'em. I will transform on this joint, spazzing off the drugs I'm on. Turn C now ever since I'm born, like Nebraska Uso corn. In my prime like Optimus, throw you through a Oculus. The Bronx is my metropolis. Didn't have a pot to piss, had to learn not to miss. Focus on accomplishments. Beats I'm demolishing. Tell me what the problem is. You know you don't want no smoke. Seeing you in action is a joke. Catch him with the deadly blow. Pack it up, it's time to go. But you wanna call the cops? All the bullshit needs to stop. Super idiot, wine stop. Hush him out, you can't talk. Merge into a deadly beast. Pick your bones after I feast. You want war, now you want peace. Cause shit got thick like Cardi B. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form. You been warned, here comes the storm. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form. You've been warned, here comes the storm. I am here to shatter dreams. Welcome to my gathering. Blood is always splattering. Where I'm from, that's happening. Got that cannon fully tucked. All that blade will give you cuss. Sacrifice to get those bucks. Most these rappers looking sus. Smack them with the speed and bust. All you see is blood and guts. Too much sauce like a duck. Brush it off the shoulder rust. Camo with a bag full of ammo. Strangle the ops from the tangle. Hang your legs, they gonna dangle. Neck broke just like Kurt Angle. In the heart of the deity. Bring that pain so easily. Most these bums don't deal with me. Eradicate immediately. One monkey don't stop the show. I'll continue with the flow. Catch me at the studio. Like time I got the glow. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form. You been warned, here comes the storm. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form. You've been warned, here comes the storm. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form. You've been warned, here comes the storm. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form. You've been warned, here comes the storm.
Executioner! Welcome to the club where them niggas get the bullets. Loaded up guns with the trigger and we pull it. We got bad bitches twerking cause they do this. Run up on us, you get dropped, bitch, you stupid. Stupid, you don't want me pull a knife to a ring fight. Switchblade, blade runner on the king, right? Magic killer on the floor, devil in your six. The art of finesse by fucking on your chick. We don't throw down in the air, we just shoot up. The girl want a beast king cause she chews up. I'm too sweet on the lips, now she booed up. She don't fuck with losers, her niggas just screwed up. These niggas thinking all the realest, fell off the floor. Started laughing at you stupid niggas. Life is war when you out here grinding and you hustle. I'll make sure that you niggas gon' scorn. I'ma leave your ass scorn. Call me Jay White and I'm the switchblade. Hit the blade runner on these bitch maids. Why you little niggas play with Beyblade?
You bow down to the king, I'm your sensei.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Get your ass whooped like Buffet. I finesse 3 or 4s like Chris Bay. Yeah, you can keep your mouth closed. Comprende?
I'm over here while I'm with the Bullet Club. Switchblade, hit your belly, good to be your dub. Me and LP, gotta get it out the mud. Pulverizing hot beats, that's what I love. In the VIP with the vets be. Cause the game stay cold like Gretzky. We not playing basketball, don't press me. Man, which dude want their face messy? Hennessy. Got more bars than the boulevard. I'm just like a dealer, stay pulling cars. And unpredictable when I'm fully charged. When your entourage over with a fucking car. Got that rock from China. When she slip that shit, I will grind her. My J's white, you can't find her. Awesome caliber like Illa.
Call me Jay White and I'm the switchblade. Hit the blade runner on these bitch maids. Why you little niggas pay with Beyblade?
You bow down to the king, I'm your sensei.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Get your ass whooped like Buffet. I finesse 3 or 4s like Chris Bay. Yeah, you can keep your mouth closed. Caprende. Call me Jay White and I'm the switchblade. Hit the blade runner on these bitch maids. Why you little niggas pay with Beyblade?
You bow down to the king, I'm your sensei.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Get your ass whooped like Buffet. I finesse 3 or 4s like Chris Bay. Yeah, you can keep your mouth closed. Caprende.